Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Colorado Rockies and the Boston Red Sox. First pitch coming your way next. About to get started here. So here's the lefty, Garrett Crochet. What do you look for here?
Well, you're going to see good velocity between the four-seam fastball and the cutter. Better be ready to hit. It's going to be fairly straight, but just because it's straight doesn't mean it's easy to get the barrel on it.
All right, ready to get underway. Now at the plate, Brenton Doyle. Swing and a miss. That's strike one.
0-1 the count.
Right through there for a strike. Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
Good job to fight that one off.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When she elevates, guys aren't touching it.
And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Ryan McMahon stands in now and watches strike one. McMahon, an all-star a season ago, batting second in today's lineup, and he was a second-round pick back in 2013. Just off the outside edge, and 1-1. Gets him to chase after that one.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
That's off the inside corner, and the count is 2-2.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
Two down, base is empty. Ezekiel Tovar will hit next. Swing and a miss.
0-1.
The shortstop takes the ball.
What's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, he had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Up and in, and the count's even at 2. Stays alive. 2 outs. Swings and misses. And he strikes out the side in the first. 1-2-3 go the Rockies. Now the Red Sox will get their shot. No score. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back now at Fenway, getting the nod on the mound, German Marquez.
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do, to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Jarren Duran, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1. Ground ball right side. Tolia steps on first for the out. Time now to check out the lineup for the Boston Red Sox. And now it's Alex Bregman.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Corrals it, and there's 2 down. Two outs, base is empty. Rafael Devers up to hit. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
And that drops in for a strike.
1-1.
2 outs, base is empty. Outside low. Now 2 balls and a strike.
2-1.
And Devers hits that one. And that is that. 1, 2, 3 go the Red Sox. We played an inning. No score. Back inside Fenway Park. Here's Michael Tolia. Crochet back to work. And ball 1. On the ground to the left. Story tosses to first. Leadoff man retired here in the second. Here's Bryant now. First pitch just misses. 1 out, base is empty. Right through there for a strike. Ed Drummond behind the plate calling balls and strikes. Maybe one of the most respected umpires around the league.
He's not the kind of umpire that you're likely to notice back there. And that can be a huge compliment, really. So if you're just kind of quietly doing your job, staying consistent with your calls, hitters, pitchers, managers, even fans, they're all going to appreciate you. Ed Drummond, he's that kind of umpire.
Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. KB takes low.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
That's a ball. Went with the sweeper. Second inning here, no score. That one is blasted left field towards the monster and out of here. So he goes yard to left and they jump ahead in the second. It's 1-0. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
Now here's Nolan Jones. First pitch misses. Fouled off to the right. One out, base is empty, and a run in here at the top of the second. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Drops into the glove, and there are two down. Tyro Estrada to the plate. And first offering is fouled off. Knee high, that's in for a strike.
No ball, 2 strikes.
That one misses.
2 strikes.
Now 1-2.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
Next pitch is inside. Now 2-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Next pitch misses. 3-2 now. Swing and a miss. Crochet gets the strikeout. Rockies score first with this solo homer. It's an early 1-0 lead. Back after this on the show. Bottom of the second. Now batting Tristan Casas. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. And that's in there for a strike. Little slider that finds the mark.
Well, he's gotten ahead with 2 pitches down in the zone. He has plenty of options right here. He can go up, he can go away, he can add velocity, he can subtract.
Chases that one out of the zone, and that's the first out.
Finished him off by blowing it by him up high, but they did a really nice job of setting that pitch up. The plan of attack early on was to keep everything down around the knees, so that was a good call to change his eye level and run it by him for the K.
Here's Trevor Story. First offering misses badly for ball 1. One down, base is empty. Just missed.
He's clearly trying to work him away here. Both pitches off the plate. If you really want to put the ball in play, you're going to have to stay back and drive it to the opposite field.
There's the strike of the knees.
Looks like a really good fastball today. You can hear that catcher's mitt popping. Looking forward to hearing a lot of that one in this one.
A little bit low. 3-1 now.
3 balls, 1 strike.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
3-2. The pitch is outside, and ball 4. And that's their first base runner of the game. Now here's the Red Sox DH, Masataka Yoshida. Marquez over to first.
No, he's safe.
Story back into the dive.
I think you want to get a one-way lead, be very aggressive in the secondary. This hitter not a power guy, so you want to make sure that you can get some length on the secondary lead and perhaps score on a ball in the gap.
Tying run is at first. Bottom half of inning number 2. Story on the move. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Reaches but can't haul it in. Into third now. So runners at the corners and 1 out.
Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer, and he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field.
So stepping in for Boston, Wilyer Abreu. Breaking ball through there for a strike.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Story on third. Yoshida over at first with 1 away. Line drive. Takes it in for the out. Throw not in time as he's able to get back to avoid the double play.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Connor Wong up next for the Red Sox. Fastball for a strike. It's 0-1.
First pitch strike right there for him. He's going to have to do that consistently if he's going to give any length to his skipper.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Here comes Story, and he scores. And it's an RBI single. It's 1-1.
Picks himself up an RBI. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
First and second, 2 outs. And now it's going to be Ceddanne Rafaela. Ripped towards third. Sends it across to first. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. But the RBI single pushes across a run. All even at 1 apiece. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Back here in Boston. And now the right fielder, Sean Bouchard. And a swing and a miss.
0-1.
Swing and a miss.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
And that one misses up and in.
1 ball,
Going to
2
count
strikes
1 and 2. That's to third. Boots it.
He's safe.
Jacob Stallings now. That one's in there, and it's 0-1. On the ground right side, and that's just foul. And a swing and a miss. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill.
Well, take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
Back to the top of the lineup, Brenton Doyle digging in for the Rockies. That's in there. Strike 1.
0-1's the count.
The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Cut on and miss. Throw to second. Tag. Out at second.
Well, you can get away a little bit with not being so accurate when you've got such a great arm and you get rid of it quickly. And that's what happened right there. He made up for the lack of accuracy with excellent velocity. Nice job with the catch and throw right there.
2 down, nobody on. Battling here as he fouls it away.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
That misses. 1-2 to count.
1 ball.
Tied up here in the early going. On the outside corner, got him looking. 1 error in the inning, but nothing more. We head down to the home half of inning number 3. All tied 1-1. Back here in Boston as we go to the last of the 3rd. Now batting Jarren Duran. Bunting for a hit. He pops it up. Reaching for it and brings it in. Well, he gave the bunt a shot there, but not able to execute.
Yeah, I think he rushed it a little bit. And when guys rush, it can be a pop-up or can be bunted right back at a position player.
Bregman takes downstairs. Next offering is in for a strike. The 1-1 is fouled off. The 1-2. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And there's 2 down. And here is Devers. He's 0 for 1. That catches the top part of the zone. That's strike 1. And that one fouled off. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Nothing doing for Boston. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Back here at Fenway. Now here is Ryan McMahon. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Wong makes the catch. 1 up, 1 down. And now the shortstop, Ezekiel Tovar. His first at bat was a strikeout. Tovar, a former Gold Glove winner, 23 years old, and he was born in Venezuela. Swings through that one for strike 1.
Oh, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average. And
swing, and this one's blasted. It's got a chance. Feeling for the wall as he makes the catch. So next will be the 4-hole hitter for the Rockies, Michael Toglia, a switch hitter batting right. Toglia started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first, and he went around. That's ruled a swing. Here comes the 0-1. That was the sweeper, but it missed. Hard hit left side. And that is that. Rockies are down quietly. Still tied 1-1. Back here at Fenway, ready to go, bottom 4. And now Tristan Casas. You know, Singy, they talk about Red Sox Nation, but there is something to that because the Boston Red Sox aren't just about Boston or Massachusetts. It's that whole New England area. So you're talking about Maine, New Hampshire, Vermont, Northern Connecticut. There's a whole segment of the country that is locked in on the Boston Red Sox pitch to pitch throughout the summer. And a swing and a miss there.
They travel really well, and I think Red Sox fans are sprinkled all over the country.
Now this is in the air down the line. Bouchard sizing this one up. He's got it. And there's one away. Trevor Story comes up to the plate. Walked his first time. And that's off the inside edge. 1-0. All tied up. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. And it's 1-1.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
And that skips in the dirt. Story swings and crushes one. Deep left field. That one carrying and brings it in at the wall. And now Masataka Yoshida, 1 for 1 with a single so far. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
It's just been an impressive outing so far. Continues to pound the zone pitch after pitch, and he's been able to stay down. That's what's been key.
Out to short. Sends it to Tolia. Inning over. Down in order go the Red Sox. Score remains tied 1-1. And we're back. We go to the top of the 5th. And now the DH, Chris Bryant.
So, Boog, you went to college in this town. What was it like for you being a college student and having the opportunity to bounce over here to Fenway Park and see some games?
Yeah, in fact, 1990, a couple of college classmates and I, we were in college. We bought standing room tickets, and then the next night got a chance to see the Red Sox clinch the East against the White Sox in that sliding catch in the corner by Tom Brudansky. The Red Sox would end up losing to the Oakland A's in the playoffs, but that's one of the things that I'll think about in terms of memories from going to college and going to Fenway. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time.
2 strikes.
This to third. Devers handles, throws to first, and the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th. Next to hit for the Rockies, Nolan Jones. Foul ball there. One down, base is empty. That one ripped left field. Duran going back on the warning track and hauls it in. Thairo Estrada digging in for the Rockies. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. A little bit high, and that's ball 1. Inside, just missed.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
Yeah, big swing and a miss. 2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th. Swing and a miss. And the count is even, 2-2.
He's gotten into a really good rhythm. Set down 7 in a row. He just wants to get the baseball and deliver it as quickly as possible. Keep the momentum going.
2 outs. Gets a piece and stays alive. Here comes a pitch. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. 2 down, nobody on. Deep drive down the line. Foul ball.
Clearly he was geared up for the fastball right there. Maybe got a little jumpy and excited out of the hand, but he certainly didn't miss a stitch.
And that is low for ball 4. That's a great at bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk.
When you go that deep into it at bat, the hitter usually comes out on top.
Go ahead run on base. Now it's the right fielder, Sean Bouchard. Misses outside, and that is ball 1. The Red Sox with some bullpen action. Josh Winkowski preparing to come on if needed. Bernardino, a left-hander, also throwing. And there's a strike. Estrada, the runner at first with 2 gone. Swings through that one for strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Now snap throw to first. Estrada back in on a dive. In the dirt, blocked. And now a man into scoring position. Two outs and 1 in scoring position. Line drive, and that's a base hit out into center field. Now a long throw home. Safe. And the runner from second scores on the play. It's 2-1.
Everything came together for him. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
And now Alex Cora is out of the dugout, and he will make a move for the bullpen. Garrett Crochet won't go any further. Only 2 hits allowed for him, so a great effort. And we'll be back after a quick break to tell you about the new arm. Now a right-handed arm out of the bullpen, Josh Winkowski.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
At the plate, Jacob Stallings. Struck out swinging his first time. Right through there for a strike. And he gets tied up right there.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
Swing and a line drive, and that one's a base hit out into left center field. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs. So the Rockies lineup turns over. Here's the Rockies leadoff hitter, Brenton Doyle. 0 for 2 in this one. And that's outside. Ball 1. Two aboard, 2 outs. Check swing, appeal to first, and he won around. Just enough that time. That one
That's
off the
ball
mark. 2-1.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
That's towards center. Rafaela under it. And that's the third out. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. And it's now a 2-1 ball game. You're dialed into the show. Bottom of the inning, digging in, Wilyer Abreu. Marquez back to work. Pitch misses. Ball 1.
Hey!
Next offering is outside. That's down and in.
There's an opportunity to do some damage and perhaps unlock this offense. 3-1 count. Be ready to turn on a fastball.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
No outs. Runner at first. Connor Wong up next for the Red Sox.
RBI single his last time up.
And fastball misses outside for a ball. And that's ball 1. Tying run is at first. Last half of inning number 5. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Fouls it off, still 1-2.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
Next offering upstairs. And a breaking ball misses outside.
On this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Boo.
Cedar Rafaela in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. And there's one down. And now the center fielder, Cedar Rafaela. 0 for 1, he grounded out in his first at bat. That one's in there. That's strike 1. And misses inside. Grounded to third. Could be 2. There's one.
He's out.
What a double play that was. Inning over.
Poetry in motion there as the second baseman turns the double play. Nice throw to first, and that's the way to end the inning.
Back here at Fenway Park, now the number 2 hitter, Ryan McMahon. Just missed. Next offering is in for a strike. Upstairs.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
That one misses. Ball 3. Right through there for a strike.
Well, it looks like he's wanting to work the upper part of the strike zone. What does that mean? Top hand better be working for the hitters. Adjust that side a little bit. Give yourself a chance to hit.
That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Next for Colorado, Ezequiel Tovar. That's inside. 1-0. McMahon gets his lead at first with nobody out. Slice to right and foul ball. A little out front there as he swings through it.
1 ball.
Nobody out. Runner at first. Ground ball left side, could be 2. Bregman for 1 and 2. In time to first for the double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Michael Toglia, the next to hit. Yeah, that's in for a strike. 0-1. Outside.
Ball,
This one in the air. Bregman makes the catch, inning over. So they make short work of him there. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Rockies 2 and the Red Sox 1. Well, we go bottom 6, and stepping in for Boston, Jarren Duran. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. That one is absolutely belted. Gone, and to the deepest part of the park. And we're starting over. It's 2-2. Listen to these fans.
This place is absolutely buzzing right now. You can feel the energy all the way up here in our broadcast booth. Well, he went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Now it's Alex Bregman. Just off the inside edge. So how much does his speed factor into his ability to go get it?
It's heartbreaking for the hitter because off the bat, he thinks this ball's going to get down. Because of that speed and the ability to make up so much ground, he enters the picture and breaks a guy's heart.
At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
There's one guy that I can think about, Boog, who started as a third baseman, Alex Gordon, and then became an elite perennial Gold Glover out in left field for the Kansas City Royals. But he's a guy, when you watch him play, you would imagine that that's all he ever played in his life was the outfield.
Devers now. Devers, the baby-faced assassin. Yeah, some guys just have instincts, right? I mean, that's the way it goes. We talk about Larry Walker, the Hall of Famer, and his instinct on the bases, despite the fact that he didn't play a ton of baseball as a kid. And that misses. Yeah, the count even 1-1. Remember Mark Kotsay was a real good defensive outfielder. Good instincts, not great speed. The 1-1 is fouled off.
Yeah, and I figured you would get Kotsay into this because you had a free dinner at his house the other night.
That is true. And Raffy falls victim to the K.
No, that's not the best two-strike fastball I've seen, but certainly got away with the location there. You know, sometimes as a hitter, when you're down in the count, you're so focused on a pitcher painting the black, and you just get a little bit locked up on something down the heart of the plate, not expecting it, and it just kind of freezes you.
Casas in the box again, takes a strike.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Softly hit to third, and it goes just foul. Misses inside. Now 1-2. That one missed.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
2 down, base is empty, but 1 run across here in the bottom of the 6th. In the dirt, full count, 3-2. Ground ball to the right side. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly, but they get the out at first, and that'll do it for the inning. The Red Sox pick up a run on the homer. 2-2 game. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Justin Slayton. Here's Chris Bryant now. He's already homered here in this one. Just missed. Boston's bullpen with some activity. Aroldis Chapman, the lefty with big swing and miss stuff, is getting ready. Bernardino getting loose as well. And another ball.
Ball 2.
That's a ball. Tried to attack with the sweeper. It's a leadoff walk, and that's the go-ahead run.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at bat.
Go-ahead run on base. Nolan Jones digging in for the Rockies. That one to first, and it's just foul. That was close. There's a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Ball.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
That's ball 2.
In the dirt. Runner holds tight as the count moves to 2-2. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. So in now for Colorado, Thairo Estrada. He is struck out and he is walked.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Ground ball left side, and that's just foul. And that one fouled off. Way inside, gets out of the way.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball.
5 foul balls in this at bat so far, and these two are going head to head. You can see the crowd. They're starting to get into it a little bit more and more each pitch, even though there hasn't been a ball in play yet.
Sean Bouchard in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. And a swing and a miss. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout.
Really nice execution of the cut fastball right there. Similar to how you might throw a 2-strike slider, start at middle of the lane, let it break, and take over that outside corner of the plate. But sometimes with the cutter, you just don't know how much it'll move. I think he's good, but I think he was also a little lucky right there.
Little chopper rolls foul. Slayton, 27 years old, and he was a 3rd-round pick back in 2019. 2 outs. There's a strike. That misses, and the count is 1-2.
Ball 2.
That one out to right, and it falls. And now 1st and 2nd with 2 outs. And that moves the go-ahead run to scoring position with 2 gone.
That's back-to-back singles for him. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
Jacob Stallings digging in for the Rockies. 1 for 2. And that one upstairs, ball 1. The 1-0. He swings and hits a fly ball center field. That's a base hit. The throw in. Safe at home, and the runner scores from second. It's 3-2.
Comes through with the RBI. Good extension on that swing. Took the pitch on the outside part of the plate and drove it up the middle. He let it travel just enough.
1st and 2nd, 2 outs. Here's the center fielder, Brenton Doyle. 0 for 3 in this one. That just misses, outside. And it's 1-0. Out to short. They get the force. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's now a 3-2 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's Story now. First offering, and it just misses. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Seth Halverson, the rookie right-hander, is getting loose. Peralta warming up as well. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
So impressive how the velo is still there even this deep into the outing.
And strike two.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. I mean, you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. German Marquez is done in this one, and he leaves in a 1-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute. Luis Peralta will take over here.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
So digging in, Masataka Yoshida. There's the strike. Looking to get the tying run on base. And fouled off. And that one inside and it hit him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. Wilyer Abreu up next for the Red Sox. He's 0 for 1.
A little surprised we don't see a pinch hitter here with the lefty-lefty matchup.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
And I know you want to be patient as a hitter, but you got to be ready to jump on the first thing straight. And he got one right there, but left the bat on his shoulder.
With the go-ahead run at the plate, here at the bottom of the 7th. Cut on and lifted in the air. And it stays fair. And they'll have runners at the corners after a 1-out single.
Well, that was an important at-bat in this game, so a great job there stepping up to the challenge. Now a pretty big at-bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
And now it's the catcher for the Red Sox, Connor Wong. And that's in for a strike. One out. The possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. In the dirt. No advance. Good job behind the dish. Just missed. Runner on the move. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Yoshida, the runner at third. Abreu at first. One gone. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Huge strikeout there.
Well, this is where the team aspect really comes into play on the offensive side of the game, right? I mean, missed opportunity to tie it up with the runner at third, 1 out, couldn't put the ball in play. So now it's time to pick him up, and that's where good teams, they go to. They operate on this level of next man up. That mentality is what causes them to win series, get into the postseason, and that helps keep the energy and morale high in the dugout.
Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. Late swing. Fouled off. Swing and a ground ball.
Nope, foul.
And foul ball.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job at getting out of the jam.
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Aroldis Chapman.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
There's Ryan McMahon now.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
Fly ball down the line. Duran on his way over. Makes the grab, one away. Now it's the shortstop, Ezequiel Tovar. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. That one a little bit high, and that is ball 1. The Red Sox with some bullpen action. Greg Weisser, the right-handed sinker baller. He looks to be readying himself. Base is empty, one away, and we're in the top of the 8th. Next offering is down low. Swing and a high fly ball, pretty well struck right field. That's down. One hops off the wall. Into second with a double, and they've got something brewing now.
Well, when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like he did right there.
Next is switch hitting first baseman Michael Toglia. That's a little high. Ball 1. One-run game, 1 out, 1 on. Inside, 2-0. Chapman. He's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a ton of strikeouts in a tough spot like this. That is a big-time benefit. And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball 3. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
That just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
Here's Bryant now. He launched a solo shot back in the 2nd inning of this one.
Yeah, that was big for these guys early on. Definitely helped them get off onto the right foot. As a hitter, when a guy like this comes into the game, you feel like he's standing on top of you, and it's just attack mode coming right at you, expecting to get a swing and miss.
Swing and a miss, and a count 1-1. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
That's in. Ball 2.
1 out. Runners at first and second. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. That one came in at 99.
Well, it gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a 2-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. But with all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs, they kind of look like to the hitter that they're rising, even though they're not, but they're not decreasing in velocity and spin rate. So very difficult to get the barrel on it.
And that is in for a strike. And it's 1-1. Strike two, and there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing a run. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That ends the inning as they squander a chance to pick up some insurance.
A couple of strikeouts with runners on. Sometimes you got to really bear down, and he did just that. Nice job of getting out of the jam and out of the inning.
Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the eighth, Seth Halverson. Back to the top of the order now.
And the batter now,
Jarren Duran. He's already homered in this game. That one ripped, but foul.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
And now the count is even.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
swing and a foul out of play.
Swing and a miss at 100. No chance.
Pretty big strikeout right there to start this eighth inning. Down one. Any leadoff base runner really makes this inning a bit more interesting. But now this offense has to switch from possibly trying to manufacture a run to needing to run into something or just try to string multiple hits together to get a run across the plate.
Here's Alex Bregman. And a strike right through there. That one at triple digits. That misses the zone, and the count is 1-1. Out to short, Tovar. Throws to first in time, and that quickly 2 away.
Oh, but we talk about how the ball is coming out of a pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder, wow, really impressive.
And it's Rafael Devers in the box. That one at triple digits.
Calling it bat can be a little bit of a dance. Strike one here, but a few more pitches. We'll see how it turns out.
Back up the, oh, that got him. And he beats it out. That one got him pretty good, but perhaps the silver lining is that it got him in his non-throwing arm, Chris.
Yeah, assuming there's nothing broken in there, I think he should be able to shake this one off. But, man, that can't feel good. He's going to have a pretty nice bruise at the very least, that's for sure.
Looks like we've got a substitution at first. Entering is the pinch runner, David Hamilton. So here's Boston's cleanup hitter, Tristan Casas. And there's a ball.
But with the tying run at first base, he's looking for something he can get a lot of barrel on. Drive it into a gap and score that run from first base.
Holding on to a 1-run lead here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Runner on the go. Pitching for a strike. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. And the tying run is now in scoring position. Red Sox with a chance to tie it up. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That's back there. And it's into the bullpen for a homer. The 2-run shot. It's 4-3. Well, that swing changes things.
Yes, it does. They were in striking distance. They found a way to fight back big time. When a guy's got a real hard fastball, you can't overswing. All you've got to do is get the bat head to the spot. If you do, he supplies the power, and you'll get to jog around the bases like he did right there.
Manager out of the dugout now, and he'll make a move to dip into the Rockies bullpen. Seth Halverson is done. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. Scott Alexander comes on now. So 2 down. Here's Trevor Story now. Top of the zone for a called strike. Back and forth we go, a seesaw battle in the late stages of this one. He swings and fouls one off. On the ground right side. Sends it to Tolia, and Story is out. That's the third out, inning over. 2 runs for Boston on the home run. Last chance coming up for the Rockies. Back now, and on the mound, the closer, Liam Hendricks.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
Now into the game, Romy Gonzalez. He's the new third baseman. Bud Black bringing on a pinch hitter, Kyle Farmer.
And he would be the tying run, Boog, so we may see him try to launch one if he gets a good pitch to handle.
Check swing. Now we'll look down to first. And yes, he did. He went around. That catches the zone for a strike, and the count is 0-2.
They tried to get him to go, chase the pitch down and away, but he wouldn't bite.
And a breaking ball misses outside. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. He goes down looking.
Well, the first batter, it's always a big one for the closer. I mean, you get that punch out, you get settled in, you feel like you're in command out there on the mound from the jump, and kind of prevents any doubt from creeping into your mind or the fielders that are playing behind you that, you know, you're going to wrap this thing up.
Bouchard in the box lays off for ball 1. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
Nope, inside, ball 2.
Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the 9th. Out towards right center field. Abreu on the move to the gap. He's got it. And there's 2 away.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
So they're down to their final out. Jacob Stallings now at the plate. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. Liner, base hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Next to hit, Brenton Doyle. There's a strike.
Right now they're looking for something hit hard into the gaps, give them an opportunity with 2 outs to score that run from first.
That misses the zone. 1-1.
1-1.
1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Hendricks is just 1 strike away. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
All these players were able to take the lead in the bottom of the 8th and just cruise to this win, getting those final 3 outs in the top of the 9th. Excellent job of securing your home field and keeping the fans in the ball game all the way to the end. Nice W all the way around.
4-3 our final score. They hang on to win it by a run. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.